So you think America's Social Security is the gold standard? Well, buckle up, because when we look around the world, we're not exactly winning the retirement game. I am diving into how other countries take care of their seniors. And spoiler alert, some of them are doing a much better job, or at least a less stressful one. Welcome to Reluctant Politico, where we break down serious stuff without making you want to nap or scream into a pillow. Okay, quick refresher. In the US, Social Security is a public insurance program. You pay into it during your working years, and then, if all goes well, you get a monthly check in retirement. But here's the catch. That check only replaces about 37% of your income on average. And if Congress doesn't act, the trust fund might run short by 2034. That's not a doomsday prediction. That's from the Social Security trustees themselves. Let's take a little global tour of how retirement works elsewhere. Canada splits it up. You've got Old Age Security, which is universal, and CPP, Canada Pension Plan, which is earnings-based. Average replacement rate, about 53%. So yes, Canadians get more bang for their buck. French retirees get up to 74% of their working income. And when the government tried to raise the retirement age to, gasp, 64, the country shut down in protest. Imagine Americans fighting that hard for retirement benefits. We're more likely to argue over who gets the last seat on the bus. Sweden has a notional defined contribution system. Fancy talk for a program that tracks your lifetime earnings and adjusts based on life expectancy. It's sustainable and relatively generous. Retirement is mostly funded through a mandatory private savings account called superannuation. On top of that, a means-tested public pension. So if you're broke, the government steps in. Nice, right? Strong public pension system with a solid 51% replacement rate. Funded by both workers and employers. Higher taxes? Yep. But lower stress in retirement? Also, yep. Not the worst, but definitely not the best. The US has a big system that helps millions of seniors avoid poverty. That's a win. But we also ask people to just save more, when nearly half of Americans have less than $25,000 saved for retirement. The Trump administration is now threatening to take even more of our money. And let's not forget, private pensions are basically extinct for most of us. Meanwhile, countries like Canada and Sweden figured out how to build layered systems, a mix of public and private support, so people don't have to gamble their futures on stock market roulette. Lesson 1. Retirement security doesn't have to be scary. Other countries prove that you can plan for aging with dignity, if the political will exists. Lesson 2. Social Security was never supposed to be your only plan. But for many Americans, it is. And unless we reform the system, or expand it, more people are going to fall through the cracks. So maybe it's time to look around the globe and ask, why not us? If you learned something today, hit that like button. It helps more people see this. And drop a comment. Which country's retirement system would you want to live under? Or, are we just doomed to work till we die?